Welcome everyone, it is XRP. Today is January 11th, 2022, 3:38 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. XRP is currently trading at 0.77199 with a circulating supply of 47,577,198,013 XRP. Thank you guys for joining me. I will be speaking on the topic of NFTs. I am wearing the red glasses. And I first want to apologize for how I've been too critical on myself. I started this channel to have fun, and I've been overanalyzing my videos. I didn't post 2 videos, and both of which would have provided you some information on what's actually happening right now. But I am posting about it because besides me speaking on the topics that I'm going to speak on, as you guys know, I've entered the NFT space. It is new to me as much as it may be new to you, and you may not have entered already. But I do want to share my experience, communicating, chatting with the communities and projects within their Discord, doing my research, etc. There is some warning that I want to give you guys. But let me first go over, what I want to go over, and then I'll give you guys my perspective, my opinion, if you guys care to hear about that. But I first want to give credit to Yoke. This is where I first ran across the information. And it's pretty much stating that the dev environment for the XRP ledger has been set up for testing. So if you guys didn't watch my previous videos, I spoke about how I've gotten to the NFT space and how the whole community has been waiting on the XLS-20 standard implementation so they can start minting NFTs on the XRP ledger. So this is where I first saw it. Shout out to Yoke, follow him. He's a developer. But I also, once I started looking into it, I ran across this tweet that people were retweeting. I saw like it was 4 retweets in. And this is what it states. I know how long people have waited for this, so I'm excited to let everyone know that the XLS-20 based NFT DevNet is now available for anyone who wants to begin testing the proposed native NFT extensions to the XRPL. So pretty much think of this as a separate environment, a separate infrastructure set up to replicate the XRP ledger and the network, and it replicates that so developers can test. And what they're testing now is how they're going to be transferring and purchasing and minting NFTs. But I do have the article open. I'm going to go over it quickly. I don't want to go over everything. If you guys want to go over this article, go to my Twitter account, XRP with the 3 at the end instead of an E, and I retweeted this article, and you can go over it yourself. But Ripple releases XLS-20 Dev Network, and yesterday, the NFT DevNet is available, making it possible for all developers to learn about and experiment with the native NFT capabilities, introduced with XLS-20D. Developers are welcome to start building apps and tokenization use cases, as well as visit the technical tutorial page to get started. So for the developers, they do have all this documentation that they can go through. It isn't necessarily documentation. There's still a bunch of standards that have to be agreed upon within the developing community. I've been joining the Twitter spaces, and all these projects just get together, speak about the issues that they're having, the concerns, they're helping each other out, they're helping each other grow. And a lot of one of the issues that I see, and I have a technical background, is that there's currently no standards being made. Yes, there are Discord groups that they're a part of, but it's very difficult for developers around the world to come to a decision and say, yo, this is going to be the standard, this is what we're going to do. Why? Because one, this is very early in stages of NFTs on the XRP ledger, and 2, it's just time difference. It's how somebody from, for example, me from the United States is going to be able to communicate thoroughly and effectively with somebody in Australia. So it's the time difference is there. So I don't know. Join the Twitter Spaces, guys. You guys are able to see the insights of what's going on, the questions that developers are that they're going through, and the issues that they're having. And it's just cool. For me, I'm able to understand a bit of the front end, back end, and see just what's going on. I may not be a developer myself, but it doesn't mean I can't get an idea of what's going on. But let's go back to the article. Let's see, where was I? The NFT DevNet is a beta environment where developers can preview, test, and experiment with XLS-20D on the XRP ledger before it is enabled on the mainnet. All right. We're excited to bring our proposal for NFT capabilities to life on the NFT DevNet, a test network with feature functionality that will look exactly like the primary DevNet. This is the first step toward our vision of enabling developers to build apps that leverage the XRP ledger's native tokenization capabilities. While the Ripple X team is excited to contribute to NFT technology on the XRP ledger, our engineers, along with others in the community, are also contributing to its stability and scalability. As such, XLS-20D will initially be released on the NFT DevNet in order to allow developers to test NFT capabilities and server operators to understand the performance characteristics and implications of the proposed changes without compromising the performance of the ledger. So that's one thing that's going to happen after all this testing is complete, after hopefully some standards are made among the developers. Then everybody, all the nodes are going to vote and see if they're going to implement this. If it's implemented, which in my opinion it will be, then that's when we're going to be able to start minting NFTs. But that is pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. Now I'm going to be speaking a little bit more on my experience with the community, what I've been seeing. But before I touch on that, I guess this is sort of in between the lines of what I've been seeing, right, and what's going on. So we're talking about NFTs and the XRP ledger. And you know how I told you guys I was being too critical on the work and I just didn't release 2 videos? Well, yesterday, one of the videos I was going to post about was that, there was a little rumor going that Sologenic was going to be posting some information on the NFT marketplace that they're going to be opening. And sure enough, there's a tweet that came out today. And we're glad to announce that Sologenic decentralized NFT marketplace is scheduled to go live on January 27, 2022. A limited number of creators will receive early access invites to mint their NFT collections on January 25th, prior to the official public launch. So if you followed me already, you've heard of Sologenic because of the solo airdrop that XRP holders are going to receive within probably the next week and a half. And since then, they've posted information that they're coming up or opening their own blockchain Corium. Now, that has created, from what I've seen in the XRP community, it has created a lot of controversy against Sologenic. Because from what I've been seeing is people are saying that, they're part of XRPL, but they're trying to steal people away by creating their own blockchain. It's like, why would they create their own if XRPL is already good enough? And to me, I'm staying neutral. I'm letting the technology play itself out. I'm letting the ideas play themselves out. Because you don't know the bigger picture of the technology or the idea that one individual or group of individuals have. And I think people are jumping to conclusions. I think it's just best to see how it's going to play out. And if it doesn't work out, well, you know that it's not going to work out. But there has been a lot of controversy with this. I am part of one of the communities that will be getting early access to Mint on this platform. From what I've seen is that we are waiting for more information to see exactly how Sologenic is going to be minting the NFTs. From the information that we have or that I read is that they're not going to be using the XLS-14 standard or the XLS-20D standard. So I really don't know what's going to happen. It seems they're doing their own thing, and maybe that's why it's creating a lot of controversy. But we'll see what's going to happen, guys. Reason I'm talking about it is because they are technically going to be the first to be minting on the XRP ledger, and that to me it's a big deal. But that is what I wanted to show you guys on the side. Another thing I want to talk to you guys is, as you guys know, I enter the NFT space. I enter the communities, and I just want to give you my feedback. I know I did a video on Xmochi, the free airdrop, which I think you guys should still do if it's still available. But because I did, talk about that project, I also want to say that, you got to be careful with these projects. Yes, we're going to be receiving some free Xmochi token, but at the same time, I jumped in the community and I gotta, protect the people who viewed that video. And I just want to give you my warning that I have not seen the moderators be active. The giveaways that they said they were going to give, I haven't seen any winners or any posts of winners being posted. And to me, it's just a little shady. If you're trying to build a community, if you're coming up, why aren't you on your own Discord? So I just want to give you my 2 cents. And from what I've been seeing, there's a bunch of projects that are great ideas being posted on Twitter. But from what I'm noticing is that the creators or the ones on top of these projects, they're either not technical enough to fully understand what they need to do, or they lack the experience in business to be able to accomplish the ideas that they have. And for example, in one of the projects that I was looking into, and I'm not going to name any specific project, because at the end of the day, these are individuals who are working hard, who are entrepreneurs, who are, who have a startup. I want you guys to think of these NFT projects as startups. And if you're going to be buying some of these tokens, it's because you are investing in their project. You are investing in their startup. In one of the points when I was doing research, I came across this project. And to this project, creating the website on its own was a big milestone. And to me, the website on its own, it's something very, very minimal. That is something you should already have, that you should not even be considering as part of your business process, if you understand what I'm saying. And so I told you guys I entered these Twitter spaces, and from the way some of these people conducted themselves, from the way they spoke, I felt like there was a lack in knowledge and experience and expertise in the field that they're going into. Now, the XRP community is big. They're helping each other out as well. I'm seeing that too. There's a lot of collaborations going on. But there could only be enough of that, right? There's only enough capable hands that are able to collaborate before all these other startups with people without knowledge, they're not going to have these resources. So my 2 cents is, if you're going to join a project, join the Twitter spaces, because these projects are jumping on these Twitter spaces and see what's going on. And like I said, having a website to me is not a milestone. That is not even part of the whole idea that people should be having. If that's a milestone for you, then that to me states the lack of experience needed. that if you think that was work, then implementing the ideas that you guys have is going to be a lot more work. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great ideas, but the idea itself is not good enough to be successful. Which is why for now I've been sticking just to some art tokens, so I can get some art NFTs, and then we'll see how that goes. That is high risk as well. This is brand new on the XRP ledger. I don't really want to talk about that because I want to be the guinea pig, and I'm just hoping I don't lose my XRP in that. But I mean, that's all the information I wanted to talk to you guys about. The plan is eventually to drop this channel and ghost you guys when XRP hits the moon. I hope you guys like this extra conversation. I hope you're able to take some points from this and apply them. I am not a financial or NFT advisor. I am a noob, but I will continue providing these news until XRP hits the moon. But don't forget, buy and hold the XRP, the one coin to rule all coins.